And we're live. Oh, unfinished. Come on. You're not going to bed yet. Ron will be on here too. He can't miss it. So what's up, everybody? Anybody get obliterated by these storms rolling through that are still going? What's happening, Dana? Man, it's been a busy week and it's only Tuesday. What's up, Ron? I knew you'd make it. Unfinished is trying to call it off early too. Ugh. Fighting to stay awake. Had this little storm roll through and had a nice steady rain, and man, it was putting me to sleep. Yeah, no visits from the grandbaby tonight. She's already in bed. Yeah, we the bad stuff stayed underneath Dayton. I think the edge of it caught Hamilton a little bit, maybe a lot of Cincinnati in southern areas there. Kentucky got beat on really, really bad. Drank without beers earlier, and they did put you to sleep. Yeah, you'll have that. Two. What's happened, Dakota? You guys get hey, Colleen. Dakota, did you guys get any really bad storms? Been needing to go up the hill and do an engine swap, huh? I'm hoping the rain stops here in the next couple days so I can mow again. This grass is growing so damn fast. How about the Cleveland area? The creator of the Fire Barrel. Yeah, I was watching Ryan. I was watching that whole thing. That's how I know that. I think Zanesville was just getting hit when I closed it. Oh, gotcha, Dakota. All right. Don't leave Ryan Hall when we got robbed. That's right. Well, my girls were freaked out, so I was trying to keep their heads level by keeping them updated. So we are well saturated here. Most of the work is outside. This is the price I pay to enjoy all the nice days. Another, yeah, yep. If I had a garage, I'd be able to get a whole lot more done, but I do not have. And that's something that I'm going to work on here in the next year or so. I absolutely love working outside, Dan. When it gets warm out, typically you'll find me outside the shop rather than inside. I don't care how hot it is. I love working outside. Yeah, well, you ain't got a bunch of little girls neither. Well, I can't say little; they're all over 18, but they just all freak out. And El Raya, Ohio, I think so. It sounds familiar. Yep. I knew what you meant, man. It's all good. But yeah, I know. All my firewood and stuff I had covered up and um, anchored down my carport because that last bad storm we got, it moved it about I don't know, a foot or so across my driveway. Luckily, it didn't hit my car. Oh, fantastic. Damn. But I'm telling you what, though, all the wind's blowing through here, it has got my eyes burning. Mm-mm-mm. Man, at no point should you ever take someone's life unless they're trying to take yours. That's just how it is. I have to be driving my Trans Am this weekend. Got it running last weekend. Hasn't ran in 40 years. Hell yeah, dude. That's sweet. Yeah, upwards northern Ohio got hit a little bit earlier, but it wasn't real bad. All the southeast and southwest Ohio and Kentucky, they got hammered bad. New engine ain't ran in 40 years. Jesus. No, no, that's Dan asking. Okay. What year car is it? I think I do remember you talking about it, but I cannot remember what details. My alternator died on my Camaro. Went out playing around with it, started it, and was going to take it around the block before all this bad weather hit. 74. Engine come out of 70 Grand Prix. Heck yeah, dude. had a 76 Grand Prix with a 400. It didn't run too hateful. I think in that Grand Prix it ran a 1710 or something. And that was a heavy ass car. Man, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, Dakota. I'm going to put a supercharger in the 3.8, my 03 Grand Am. Unfinished it. That's all the whole pressure you need. Just send it. It'll work for a little while. Hell yeah. Can't wait. Those big heads you bought. That's right. Have some fun with it. Yeah, they guy at work, he what did he have? Wasn't a Grand Am, it was a Beretta that him and his dad put a supercharged 3.8 from a Grand Prix at. Yeah, that old 76 Grand Prix, I had an auction war in front of my house when I was selling that car. One dude was putting in a GTO, another guy was putting in some other, may have been a Firebird. I can't remember. It's been so damn long ago. Yeah. I got to get back over here probably this month and help that guy with that 74 Firebird and finish buttoning it up and getting it together so we can put it back on the road. Yeah, it was a 400. It was a 400 Pontiac with a 400 turbo. I blew the transmission out of it. Put a 350 back in it, 350 turbo. I think Dan was meaning that the factory timing is retarded, and if you advance it a little bit, it'll probably wake it up. Good chance. Mine was an SJ Grand Prix. It was the super jalopy. It only ran 17 and a quarter mile. I never even touched third gear. It was funny. Walter, that's a really good point. I myself would not know because I've never tried to do anything like that in a front wheel drive car. The cam time retard is a lot of small areas in the straight up camera. No, Dakota, you would not need a different timing gear. Rather than, doing your base timing at 4 degrees before or whatever factory specs are, just set it to 0 and see what it does. That's exactly it. That's what I always did. Yeah, that 4 degrees before top dead center, most of those cars made them mutts. About 2 to 3 degrees advanced, they normally woke up pretty good. That's the one thing I learned a whole lot about total timing and all that good stuff. I think we didn't start messing with initial timing till after we had total timing set. So heck no, dude, that's gonna be a fun car. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, dude. Regardless. I just need me some good weather to stick around so I can go out there and play with my car. I'm getting tired of not messing with it. I want to be able to drive it to work. I got a roll bar mount for my camera, all that fun stuff. I still ain't got around to using it. Yeah, and sometimes you got to fall back on that. If you don't have anything else to drive, then yes. If you don't have to drive the car right now, change it. Yes, and take it to Kill Care, Dan. What is Kill Care? That is our local quarter-mile track. It's about driving, it's only 20 minutes away. If I'm towing a car, it'll be about 25 to 30 minutes because you can't get through traffic with a trailer. People are cutting you off like crazy. It's stupid. It's actually in Beaver Creek and Xenia, Dan. I want to say it's actually in Xenia. We're on the edge of Beaver Creek and Xenia. So a couple towns over. see. I can. What in the hell? Come on. A 77 400 to 373. I'm going to lean high 15, low 16. I think my buddy is 70. What the hell year was that? 75 or 76? Firebird TA. I think he ran a 1560. So I just did a real quick Google Map search. And this is Killcare Speedway. So you can see the quarter miles marks right there. And in the shutdown area. And then all the pits. And in the speedway. Yep, there's a round track too. They've been doing a lot of figure eight stuff, and here I'll blow it up a little bit on it. They've been doing figure eights and drifts. They got drift meets and all kinds of stuff there now. So they do school bus figure eights. They do a trailer race where you take a pickup truck and drag a little boat trailer or whatever trailer you want behind you, and it's kind of like a crash up derby type thing. It's some fun stuff. It's cool as hell. So if you took all that trash off that 400, you could probably get a strong 15 out of it because it robs so much power. But pretty sure that was a 400 that was in my dude's Pontiac, and he run a 1560. And I think it was a 4-speed. Been so damn long ago, it's hard for me to remember. But that motor I put together a couple of years ago, that I think that's one of my very first videos that I messed with where it backfired. The float, I'm sorry, the needle and seat was stuck open in that Edelbrock carburetor that we were using. And it just flooded the engine and backfired through the carburetor. No trash on this engine. Yeah, you should be able to have everything there. The 373, yeah, you could probably run a 15. I want to say my buddy in his small block, the 373, it was a low horsepower. I think he ran a mid to high 15, and he was squeezing that poor thing to death. $80,000 miles, that's all. I think my Grand Prix had 130, if I remember right. And I beat the piss out of that poor thing. The transmission didn't last maybe 2 months, and I had to put a transmission in it. if it come out of the Grand Prix, if it was still the early body, I don't know that it had it.
The actual egg is blue instead of the shell. Is it gonna hurt anything?
No.
Well, I didn't know.
Kids. You used the Q-Jet and was on your dad's 80 Camaro. That's probably not enough gas for that 400. My 76 did not have that. Because mine actually sat for a long time. I pulled the carburetor off, and a guy helped me go through it. And he had mentioned that, guys, so long ago. I was only 18. But yeah, it didn't even have it then. And I don't believe the 77 did. And 78 changed to the whatever G body or whatever it is. What's everybody else getting into? Unfinished, how's your projects coming along? Has Turbo Tom made it in here yet? Because I'm sure he's got some. What's up, Does Nothing Special? How goes it, man? Old Turbo Tom, he's got all kinds of Dodge stuff going on at the dealership he's at. It's fun listening to some of the things he's got going on. I know we got a couple engine jobs, and I think there's only one transmission job left, I think. But other than that, man, this very weird day. I can relate. Actually, not today. Today wasn't so bad. Yesterday, on the other hand, was very off. But we have got some really weird shit that come into the shop we were messing with. But slowly getting them ironed out. So what made your day so weird? I want to know. Renault. What? It breaks the flywheel when you pull the transmission. That's no fun. Yeah, my nephew, he did I can't remember, some kind of a Dodge 3-speed transmission. What's up, Twisted? But watching him work on that diesel, boy, woo! I mean, an F-150 in the shop that someone told him it needed an engine, and it just had some dirty valves. That sucker's running so damn smooth you can't even feel it running. And for a Ford 2 valve, it's kind of hard to believe. How's Twisted doing? Worked on a 97 Toyota Celica GT. What the hell? Are those still around? Power steering pump. Good Lord. I had a, what year was that? Was it a 2004 Lincoln Town Car? I had to do steering shafts on because the little U joints were hung up. But it's got power steering issues. That little power steering control valve or whatever it's called. What's up, bro? Oh, got a convertible too. Jesus. God dang it. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Dropping the engine? Why? I don't remember it being that bad. No, I didn't go whoop nobody. It's that bad. And I can't say it's a 97. I'd have to look it up again. It's been so long since I've looked at one. That's scary. Pretty sure I've done them, but I never had to drop the engine. But I can't. Wonder what kind of labor it has on it. Obscured by the intake manifold, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna take a look real quick. I'm kind of curious now. Holy shit! Only a half-inch clearance. So you have to pull the pulley in order to remove the pump? Under removal. Hmm. Ah. Pump. Huh. It only calls for 1.6. I would say you probably, but no, but there's a bolt mount you have to take out. Let's see. Was it a turbo model? Subfunctional history is what's happening, man. Working on little cars while we hang out and listen. Hell yes. Yes, turbo. Okay. So it does add a couple little more steps to it, but it looks like you can remove the pump first before the pulley. But you do have to do it from underneath, it looks like. You're going from top and bottom. No, not much room, but from what it's saying here, you remove a few things from the top and you go from underneath and remove that cover, and then you can finish removing everything else. Damn, man. I don't know that. I can't say if I've done one or not. I just can't. Finishing in a Demon. Finally, a Subaru and an S10. Well, Twisted, I give it to you, man. No one else probably wants to do it. So you're the man right now. If you were closer, I'd come give you a hand tomorrow. It's 9 o'clock. No one wants to do it. He is always a man, huh? Well, I can tell you, we get a lot of those. We get a lot of those that people don't want to do. And one of us there will do it. So they're trying to get me to put a diesel in a Dodge. And I'm just like, oh, God. Ugh, I really don't want to. Yeah, I've also learned that the earlier Toyotas didn't use regular power steering fluid either. You were shamed into doing it. So you're a sucker like I am. You'll work on any car as long as 164 scale. All right. Yeah, 164 scale. That's isn't that really small? This one's leaking out the rear seal. Very common. I probably saw it more on 3-liter vans than anything. Yeah, that's what I figured. Hot wheel size. That ain't no shit, especially working on from that Mopar, old Mopar, I should say. Man, I don't know what it is tonight, but it feels like time is just creeping by, and I don't know why. Yep, you're still awake, unfinished. You're wanting to hang out and listen to the BS too, right? I need to get in my Toyota's timing case. It's leaving a spot on the ground. And you put in a new timing or crank seal and cam. Yeah, the crank seals weren't the problem. I think the cam seals were the problem. If you didn't get, I don't think it was a Toyota part specifically, but there was another manufacturer that had problems with keeping the cam seal in place. It would walk itself out. Pick of the ridiculous crap that comes in our yard and have you build models. That just, yeah, heck yeah, that sounds cool. Stake it, yeah. As long as it's not a Subaru. Functional histories, I can agree. Subarus are a pain in the ass, especially the newer ones. I don't even want to touch the valve cover gasket because everything else breaks below it. Should not have to loosen that bearing. Should just be able to drive that sucker in there and send it home. Refrigerator and bungee cord to the roof. That's awesome. Oh shit. How could you mimic that? Oh my god, that'd be awesome. The entire underside of the engine in part of the transmission has plastic coverings. Plumb full power steering fluid, but of course it is. You know, you have to wear it, you taste it. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of them that's, surprisingly enough that it didn't catch fire. I don't think I've ever taken the cam cap loose or the bearing cap loose to put the seals in. I put a socket on it and use a pry bar and push it into place, or a hammer to tap it into place. I don't never keep it off the tires on the top end. Took bolt out through. Then I was changing the oil. Hammer in the socket, yeah. Well, the old Chrysler 3 liters and all kinds of stuff like that, when I was putting seals back in, I'd put sometimes a shallow socket, depending on what I could fit on there. But I put the socket on it and the pry bar against the strut tower and just, press it in where it should go. Made life a whole lot easier sometimes. Oh, so check this out. This old lady that likes to, what is this called? Crocheting, I think. Made me a Freddy doll. Isn't it cool? Even got his glove. Yeah, that was neat too. She made my one daughter a Tinkerbell, and the other one she's making Stitch. So yeah, it's not embroidery. Embroidery is that real? No, that's cross stitch. Then I don't know. Cross. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. It's yarn. Oh yeah, she is super cool. Is my um, I don't know, some old woman. I can't remember her name. Somehow we know her, but yeah, she made all that. Hey, Lauren. From the Ford dealer. No, no, not from a Ford dealer. It was a friend of a friend's mom or something like that. I think the way it was. But no, she came out for a what was it? Gender reveal for one of my brats, and new job's going really well. Really like it out there. But she saw my stuff behind me here and saw the Freddy and said that she could make a Freddy. So she did. Oh, no. She's not at a Ford dealer. She's an old customer from the other shop. She'd been coming there a really long time. She's just on here supporting me. I didn't call you old. You just been coming to the shop a long time. That's right. Go subscribe to Lauren. So anyway, I guess I need to try something different on the channel. I think I'm gonna try next week. I'm gonna try and add a few things, see if I can't get more people on here. A couple different approaches. Just trying to add subscribers, get more watch hours, all that good stuff. When are you going to have us take care of one of your machines? It could boost you a little. I'm not sure what you mean. A new car giveaway. Check out Lauren covering Metallica. That'd be cool. Get some more John Deere painting equipment painting. That's sweet. Don't worry, Lauren. It's cool. Make one of mine 154 scale. I could send, well, I mean, I guess I could send you a picture of the Camaro and do it that way. I don't think they have Chevy trucks. Oh, 64th, not 54th. Gotcha. Okay. It's all right, Lauren. Don't judge. We don't judge like that. It's, it's content. It's cool to watch. That's how we look at it. It'd be cool to have my Camaro done. That'd be cool as hell. I tried to find an old Revell model to try and build like my car was, but I couldn't find one that wasn't a Z28 or anything close, so I kind of gave up. We don't know nothing about music or cars either. It's all good. We just know how to shoot the shit and kill time. Functional, I'll have to do that tomorrow. As soon as I get off here, I got to run my daughter home real quick. She was freaked out and she wanted to come here just in case we got hit with some bad storms. But I will make a note of that to do it. Do it now so I don't forget. Yep. What's up, Dr. Art? Good to see you, man. Oh, man. Hello, Wendy. Just got in the door. I was not reading a text message. I was making a note to get a hold of Functional Histories tomorrow about building a 164 scale Camaro like mine. No. Yeah, I hunted around for a long time to try and find a. I guess you're not psyche after all. In some cases, you might be, but it wasn't a text this time. But I cannot find a F body with the way my car is. Everything's a Z28. Everybody thinks they have to have a Z28, and mine is not. Now, when I first got it, they had made a Z clone. It had all the spoilers and ground effects and all that crap on it. And I took it off and sold it. Didn't want a Z28. I actually was going to shave the door handles and put door poppers on it, but then I found out if I did that, you're not allowed to race it. So I decided not to shave the door handles. Sweet. And man, to be honest, you're probably going to have to, because I don't know that I've found you know, that gen Camaro without it being a Z28. Well, mine is not a Z28, but I got a big 4-inch cow hood. But it's only because I couldn't fit a gigantic air cleaner under a stock hood. LP, what's up? As it should be, Dan. Mr. JB, what's happening? What are you guys getting into tonight? I might know a little about cars, but I ain't telling nobody. No, you're right. I don't think they ever had a cow hood past first generation Camaros. Yeah, I think the best we did in my Camaro was that air induction. What's up, Turbo Tom? We didn't have an actual, cow hood. Yeah, they had the bolt-on scoop, but it was a functional air inlet, which was cool. But I like having that big old cow hood on mine. Makes for a gigantic air cleaner. Tell you what, the only the guys with those big 6-inch cow hoods, I don't know how in the hell they even drive the car. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they were pretty cool, but they wasn't for me. My car is not stock. It's nowhere near what that car was stock. There was nothing factory about my car that car was. LCD screen inside the large cow. No, no, it does have a touchscreen, radio in it now, but no, nothing like that on the outside. Yeah, I thought it'd be cool to put that little. I can't put a really big radio in the spot of mine just because of the way the dash is built. So I got me a single DIN touchscreen. Sounds like shit. So I'm probably going to go back to a regular radio because this one's just trash. It's cool because it's got a backup camera and everything, but it's all good. Second gen Camaros. What's up, Rich? If I was given a choice, I would get a 72 or 73 Camaro. First gens are cool. They're fun. You know, we worked on dads all the damn time. It's cool, but I just like the 72 and 73s more than anything. I almost put a 72 front nose on my car, but then I priced everything to build that. God, to put the nose on that car, it was going to cost me a fortune. Swollen legs and kidney issues. Damn it, man. You can't win. Yeah. First and second gen Camaros I'm good with, but the only reason I go with the fifth gens is just because our buddies, Jeremy, my brother has one, and Buddy Autocross is one. But other than that, I'm good. I had a third gen, had no rust on it, but the shock tower still made its way through the floorboard. It was flimsy as hell. So, man. Best 57 Chevy content on YouTube. Oh, I watched that. Dakota's time out, he said, not really low boost blowing through the Q-Jet with no intercooler. They had special body parts and yeah. Goodyear Wingfoots, Jesus. Ugh. That's an old ass tire. Yeah, the 81, what'd you say the hell kind of car was that? 81. Damn it, where'd it go? Yanko Turbo Z. Yeah, it only made like 280 horsepower or something stupid. It was low horsepower. First gen Z28, he bought new, not in good shape. Wow. Yeah, those cars fully restored do go for a pretty penny. As long as you lie and talk enough to be fast. Don't we all? Jesus. Dented the tail panel. How freaking heavy of a bucket was it? Couldn't grab the $100 bill off the dash. I've been on some crazy ass roller coasters that I can move. You go get checked out, Rich? A 1960s Ohio penitentiary heavy-duty mop bucket. Put it back there for traction. Jesus Christ, that would suck. So we've watched a couple videos at work where guys were being very irresponsible with what they were doing and caught themselves in the cars on fire. And wow, yeah. I know I can count on one hand how many times that's happened. And I think the only time it's happened was when we were spraying brake clean on an older car that had a distributor that caught fire because of a bad plug wire. Oh, dude, we got fire extinguishers everywhere. We don't move the cars outside. We're just careful what we do. We'll pop the line off and work on something else just to let the system aerate, keep the fumes from blowing up. On another note, the trash truck is about to go racing. Hell yeah, JB. Hope you get some video of that. Yeah, I don't say we got a couple of blankets, but we've got one that's pretty heavy that I think would put one out if need be. Dad caught his tractor on fire the other day. First fire extinguisher didn't hit a lick at anything, but luckily I grabbed mine and saved the day. Good job, man. Yeah, So what I heard later after the fact, but in my camper, you're supposed to change out the fire extinguisher like every 8 years, I think. Something close to that. Man, I've had that camper forever. I didn't know that. I grabbed the fire extinguisher and it was dead. So I had to update it before they turned my power on last year. And then at the same time, I bought one for the Camaro that's a roll bar mount, just in case. Yeah, that's I've learned that also. Yeah, wetting everything down, especially when you're sweating some copper in. Oh man. JB, you haven't gone live in a while. Or did I miss it? I got a lot of my stuff at work turned on, waiting for something to happen. I think once I get back over to, I'm doing a rear main seal and an Equinox. I think when I get back started on that, I'm going to turn my laptop on live and just let it go as long as it possibly can. Until next week, anyway. I may have to stop it before it times me out, where I have to, so that I can go live next week. And Bobby at work said he's got a camera that I can link to my phone that will actually follow me or something like that. I have not heard anything about ASO. I hope he's all right. If anybody can reach out to him, that'd be cool. But I've not heard. I don't know. I haven't heard anything in a couple of weeks from him. I haven't seen him on anyone else's commenting on anybody else's channels or anything either. Has anybody else? Last you seen he was live in bed. When was that? Now, who can reach out to ASO and check on him? That scares me, getting too sick to work. Yeah, that's no kidding. Later, Lauren. Good chatting with you. Take it easy, okay? I remember replacing the room. Did you see Dr. Arts live last night? Much. No, I was on there for a second, but had ended up helping my daughter and missed the rest of the live and have not caught up with it. I remember replacing the main seal in an Equinox 2 times, found the problem the third time, pulled the intake, finding the PCB plugged. Yep. So this guy, instead of us cleaning out the intake or drilling the hole bigger, he asked us to replace with an updated intake manifold. So we already have that. He was posting stuff on Facebook. I don't know if I have him on Facebook. Yeah, this was a 2.4 also, Walter. You just change the whole hose assembly with the PCV stuck in it. I remember those screwdrivers with the threaded tips you had to use to get that PCV out. It was like the most ridiculous thing ever. Don has him. That's how he saw. Okay. Don's not. The Don's not been on the last two lives either. Where in the hell's he at? He's in bed. Yeah, he loved hiding the PCV once the EFI come in. Well, just make sure to tell him we all said hi, Wendy. It's like everyone is poof. Yeah. Well, everybody comes and goes, as we all know.
Get this thing to stand up. Hey, Rob.
Why'd you start smoking again?
Bad nerves.
It's just going to make it worse, man.
Yeah, I know.
It was a struggle, but I quit.
Yeah, I'm slowing down a lot, though. I'm down to like 3 or 4 a day.
Yeah, that's where I got to. I just quit.
Well, see, I tried quitting cold turkey, and the last time I did that, it wound me up in the hospital and had a stent in my arteries. So,
Oh man!
but
and they're too freaking expensive.
Well, I buy the cheap shit, the cheap garbage,
Yeah.
Yeah, the last time I saw ASO was he did a live stream. Like, if you go on his page and you click on live, you'll see him. He's in bed. He's not doing good. He kept saying something about some kind of like aluminum taste in his mouth, and he couldn't eat and all that other stuff because it didn't taste right. He doesn't look like he looks sick.
Yeah, I hate to hear it.
So, like I said before, I don't know if you saw what I put in the chat. I'm done fighting people, man. Life is too short for this BS.
I don't let them get to me, dude. They can say what they want. I don't give a shit.
Doing it anymore.
I'm not here for them.
Oh, but the thing is, I allowed my emotions to get involved, and that's the problem. I got to learn to shut that off.
You remember all those damn trolls we had in here trying to get a rise out of me?
Yeah.
I don't care. They can try all they want. I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm not going to deal with it anymore. I'm just not going to say anything. Like we have what is it? We have another one now, Brian, Uncle Brian. He's been starting in with me for a couple of weeks. If you look, I don't even go to his page, man. I'm like, I'm not wasting my time. In the beginning, I did a little something. I posted a picture of Charles Manson and I called him Charles Manson's younger brother. And then this stupid guy puts a bag over his head and cuts 2 circles on it. And I said he looks like the unknown comic from the Gong Show.
Yeah, right. So,
But then
grandfather I never got to meet was a heavy smoker.
I
Dropped
deal
dead
with
of a heart attack at age 39. Damn,
going on
that
55.
sucks.
Less than a week.
Oh,
I'll
I
be
know, but this was Walter that he was talking about.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had the
Copenhagen
energy
Snuff ended up.
out of this house and do anything but go and check the mail. There's something wrong with my digestive tract. It's not working right. So it's like I'm blown up, you know?
Yeah.
And if I were to squeeze the bottom of my stomach, I could go back and trace my imprints on my fingers.
Damn.
So that's why I gotta go to the doctor's tomorrow. I mean, I got off until the 8th, so maybe they can go.
Yeah, definitely need to get checked out, dude.
Yeah.
It's nothing to mess with.
No, I'm no spring
Thanks, Wendy.
chicken.
No, you're not. But I need to get running so I can run my kid home and
Here.
all that good shit. And we were supposed to have some bad storms roll in, and she wanted to come here for the storms just in case.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna jump off here and run her home real quick.
It was good running into you again.
Yeah, you too, man. Hope you feel better. Let me know what happens.
Too, man.
All right, everybody else, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch up with you here soon. All right, later, everybody.